Hello, fellow tinkerers, and welcome to Bobby's Brews, the show where I play my MTG Arena homebrews, some of which are surprisingly competitive. And today's is both fun and competitive. We have an Explorer Invoke Justice deck that was inspired by the historic deck that got Time Warp banned. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to click the thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe, little bell, and leave a comment, but please keep it positive. Now, let's see what's brewing. Like I said, this is an Invoke Justice deck. This card costs 4 white and 1, and you can return a permanent card, any, to the battlefield, and then target player puts 4 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. Pretty straightforward. So I said this was inspired by the deck that got Time Warp banned. Which deck was that? Well, that was a Transmogrify deck where you could cheat a creature into play, and the creature that was being cheated into play was Velamachus. So with this, when it attacks, you look at 7 top cards of your library. You can cast an instant or sorcery with the power equal to or less than Velamachus' power. Time Warp costs 5. Velamachus has 5 power. There you go. You could basically take extra turns 4 times in a row. Never let the opponent play again. But we can't play Time Warp anymore. I'm just going to click that one away. We can play Alrund's Epiphany still, but it costs 7, and Velamachus only has 5 power. But Invoke Justice gives you 4 +1/+1s, so you can have 9 power, comes into play, attacks, gets you an extra turn, that's 9 damage, plus 2 birds. Next turn you attack for 11. They're dead, 20 damage, out of nowhere. Let's click this one away as well. As with most of my decks, lots of discard and draw effects because we want to get through our deck quickly to reanimate. So 4 Thrilling Discovery, 4 Fable, 4 Seize the Spoil. You'll notice I don't have other spells such as Big Score, and that is because the critical jump is from 3 mana to 5 mana, so we can cast Invoke Justice on turn 4. And both Fable and Seize can do that. 3-drop. Get a treasure, discard, draw. There you go. Seize the Spoils is more reliable than Fable. So if you have the option, you play that one because the creature from Fable usually gets destroyed pretty quickly. So those are your discard effects. And we have Velamachus, but you don't have to stop there. Why not reanimate Omniscience? That's right. You can bring Omniscience back with Invoke Justice. You won't get +1/+1s counters unless you have another creature, but usually playing Omniscience, that means game over. But in order for that to work, you don't just need Alrund's Epiphany for extra turns, you need something else to do with Omniscience. So the other side of the deck is just straight up overpower your opponent. So it has 1 Fae of Wishes, and our sideboard is Torment Script, just in case, because Greasefang sucks. Clear the Mind, because I've had people try to mill me. Solve the Equation, so you can get whatever you still have in your deck that you want. Jace, so that we can win by decking ourselves. Another Alrund's Epiphany, which actually comes in fairly frequently. A Draw 7, because why not? And Ugin. That one usually demoralizes any of those players with angels, things like that. So I like that one. Aside from those in the sideboard, another Solve the Equation, so you can get anything from your deck. Witness the Future. Why? I don't know why it's there, actually. I just like it. It's a way of getting card draw. You get to look at 4. You get to put your card draw back in your deck. It's a good one. It's worked well for me. 2 Angelfire, because sometimes you don't get the extra turn or the card draw, but you can get lots of life with this one. 2 Experimental Overload. You might ask why. Well, frequently when we're discarding for these, we don't have the Velomachus or Omniscience, so we just discard our instants and sorceries. You get them back later. Emeria's Call. It's never bad. Most of the time it's a land, but it's never bad. Overflowing Insight, draw 7. And I went with 2 Seagate Restorations because they're awesome when you have Omniscience. Lands, it's a mess. You would prefer to have all lands that produce white because Invoke Justice requires 4 white, but I don't have the full playset of all the white-red ones, so I have a few blue-red. It's okay. And obviously, I love the World Tree. Ideally, you don't have to get to this point because this is 6 mana and you want to be casting your spells with turn 4 lands, but it does help quite a bit. That's the deck. As you will see in a second, it got me all the way into Mythic. Granted, split the effort with the Elves deck from last week. It is an awesome deck. It has still holding up about a 75% win rate for that one. This one maybe in the 65 to 70 range. If there's a lot of hate at the moment, you don't do well. But if you're playing a couple of non-interactive decks, usually this one beats anything on the other side of the board. It's a lot of fun. It wins, but it's also fun. It's similar to the very first deck I posted with the Mythic's Mastery into Emergent Ultimatum. It has a feel for that. I think you're going to enjoy it. Thumbs up, like, share, all that stuff. Without further ado, let's get a taste of this brew. Okay, let's see who's going to suffer this brew. Tony Soprano. I hope you're thirsty because the brew's coming. This is not a good hand, and we are on the draw. Gonna mulligan. This is slightly better. We'll keep and return one of these. Okay, we got the full combo, so now we just need more lands. You always want to play the one that says, unless you control a mountain, plains, island first, because you know the showdown will come into play untapped at some point once you have 2 lands. But this one you need the basic. So if you have to choose, always play those first. If you don't have one of the basic lands that it requires. And we did not get what we wanted. So next turn, turn 3 sees the spoil. Turn 4, Velamachus, 9/9 flying haste. I think that might be a good line of play. No Omniscience. I was hoping maybe we would draw it. We drew the untapped land that we needed. My guess is they have the 4th land and the Collected Company, and they'll get 2 Valkyries, and they'll gain a bunch of life, and everyone will have +6/+6, and it won't matter. Nope. No. Okay. It's annoying because they'll be getting lots of stuff. Good game. Why are you giving me the good game? Do you know what's coming? Are you going to block? See, it's not a good game. If we get the trample, we can do something with it. We did not. But if we get another Invoke Justice off the top, there's the trample we wanted. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna attack with everyone, give them the option. That is not what we wanted to see. But unless they beat us this turn, we got them. So they can block one of these small ones. They go to 3, which for us means they're not going to be pumping up everyone. They're not going to be creating these. They can play a bunch of dudes, but I think we're fine. They gained 4 life. Nope, just 3. So if they attack, they don't achieve anything. So now we go for Omniscience. Now it's a good game. And we're actually just going to pump that one up. And let's play with our feelings for a little bit. Let's see how long it takes them to scoop. I'm going to play this so that I don't mess up and do what I don't need to do. And this is where we just get to pop off. That's nice. Do I have any more draws? I don't. So we will go like this. This on the big dude so that it's trample. And this on one of these dudes. And you know what? I'll play this just in case. And do I have anything to bring back? I do. Yes! You pulled it off. You got to see what the deck does. You just pop off with either Velamachus or Omniscience. Best case scenario, both Velamachus and Omniscience. It's a good showing. I'm going to try and show you a bunch of those. Stay tuned. 1 second in and we got an opponent. We've got Magao. Are we on the play? Are we on the draw? Whew. We got 3 of our combo pieces, but we don't have a red land. And we have a world tree. Let's go for it. Gotta try. I make these keeps so that you don't have to. If you were playing this and you don't draw the 3rd land, you'd be upset. And I wouldn't judge you for that. But if I'm doing it and you're just watching me squirm, that's what you want to be doing. I stopped playing Magic for several months because I wasn't enjoying it, but the prospect of recording videos made it enjoyable for me again. I know once I get famous, people will be mean to me and it will be rough. Comments will suck. But until then, I'll enjoy this. Because it is way more fun to play when you're doing it to showcase your homebrews than it is to try and level up. That is not what we wanted to see. That is blue. We need red. Come on, deck. That is technically red. Come on, deck. Give me a red land. Sorry, I didn't specify last time. Oh, this deck. Unless I get a red land now. Thank you, deck. I love you. And we've got everything we need to cycle through our entire deck. I don't think they can deal 14. That's fine. That doesn't deal much. That is close. That is very close. No! Xaxes. I had everything I needed. And the shuffler just gave everything to my opponent. Did you like my Darth Vader impression there? Wow, that sucked. This deck. They got really lucky. I am very upset. Let's go for more. I've been paired against the same control deck that is built to counter ours, basically. 2 games in a row, which you're not going to see because they're not fun. They're long, drawn out, and not fun. If we get them again, I was going to scoop, but we did not. We got a new opponent, and we have, I'd say, a really good hand. The only problem is we can't cast Thrilling Discovery turn 2 right now with these lands. But we have Omniscience, ways to discard it. They're going to play Thoughtseize? No. Oh, they're playing Greasefang. Of course. Always with that junk. Village Rights in that deck? In this economy? Okay, for fees. So it looks like they have the entire combo. Naturally, they do not. But we might. We need to draw an untapped land in the next 4 draws. It has to be white. And they can't have everything they need. Ooh, that's nice, that's nice. Yeah, you got it.
Nobody knows Domino. Don't overthink things.
There's not an untapped white. Come on, untapped white land. That is not an untapped white land. Come on, deck. Are you really gonna do this to me? Shuffler? Yep. Untapped white. Untapped white. Come on, untapped white. We'll get rid of the Fable, because if we do reanimate our Omniscience, we want these cards because we get to cycle through our deck. Whereas with Fable, we have to wait a turn to cycle through our deck. Of course. Good thing is, they take the Invoke, we'll get it back with the Experimental Overload. It's an interesting choice from the opponent. Not what I was expecting. You got it.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm gonna get rid of this one. They got rid of Greasefang. Do they know they can still play that? Even if they don't have anything to bring back? We got it! Combo assembled! What do we want to do? Yes! We had so many options. We could get any instant and sorcery in our deck, because we had to solve the equation. And we had the Velamachus with the Invoke Justice. And solve the equation should probably fetch the Experimental Overload. That would fetch the draw 7, which would probably get us something else to draw and discard. So we could discard Velamachus and use Invoke Justice. Now you don't need to. You can play Velamachus first, then Invoke Justice for the Fable. Put the 4 counters on Velamachus. Swing, hopefully get an extra turn. If not, play Alrund's Epiphany anyways. Next turn, if they kill your Velamachus, play this one. Angelfire, boom. Too much for the opponent. Let's keep doing this. I've noticed that if I play in the evenings, I get way more Thoughtseizes and control decks than if I play at day. So Arya, are you a control deck? Arya. Okay, this is a good hand. Thoughtseize turn 1. So I did all my leveling up during the day because I get more varied decks. There's your Thoughtseize. No, no. It's Greasefang. It's always Greasefang. Everything, always, all at once is Greasefang. I don't want to keep losing to that deck. Especially on the draw, when turn 3 you have a bunch of dudes coming your way. I don't see why that deck hasn't been banned. Probably because the win rate isn't great, but it's really annoying to play against. I can tell you that. There's the Parhelion, and they've got the Castaway. And they've got the Greasefang. So do they have a third Castaway or a second Greasefang? Go for it. Take the Invoke Justice. Good job. Oh, we've got number 534. Okay, that's another Thoughtseize. That's another Castaway. That's not bad. We need to draw an Omniscience off the top so we can discard it with Fable. And then an Invoke Justice. They've got Greasefang, they've got Parhelion. I don't understand what they could have here. I'm just gonna... Surprise me. What are you gonna do? Yes, another Thoughtseize. Okay. Okay, this is good. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That is okay. I do need another white land so that I can get my Velamachus, or sorry, the Invoke Justice this turn. Hopefully draw a white land. Okay, take the experimental. No? Okay. So they've seen 3 Thoughtseizes. That must be nice. Okay, don't give them what they need this turn. That's all I ask. Are ya thirsty? Because I'm hoping to bring back my dude, take some extra turns. Next turn they can do the Castaway, so. Just need 2 on here. 2 on here. Thank you, deck. I hate Greasefang, so this is very, very good for me. Sorry, Arya. Are you gonna lose a lot of your rankings? You probably are, because you're 500 now is 96%, but I don't care. You're just playing Greasefang. You deserve it. You got brewed. Let's keep going. Our next opponent is Mighty Mouse. Here he comes to save the day. And Shuffler is not here to save the day. This is a horrible hand. This is marginally better. We need to draw 1 untapped land in our next 2 draws. Or any land next draw. 1 untapped land on the second draw. I will accept that. Okay, looks like they're playing a brew. I approve. I like fellow brewers. Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna go like this. And you know what? I was gonna go get the draw 7, but they don't need to see what we're doing. No. No, 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 no. Yes. Good game. You got so much pressure on the board. What am I gonna do? Oh, right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go draw 7. Seems like a good play. Gonna do this, draw 7. 7 lands. No. Okay, that's okay. How about... Yes! Yes, that was nice. This is looking up for us. If we play against non-Greasefang, non-control decks, we do pretty well. Let's keep going. Okay, we've got Sisambo or Zanbo. This is, I'm gonna say it's a good hand. Not the best of hands, not the worst of hands. But they're probably playing control. So my guess is they're gonna counter our stuff. Number 1228. Expected. I don't know what took you so long to play it. Okay, okay. Maybe they don't have counter spells. Maybe, just maybe. You will see. Invoke Justice in a white untapped land. Got the land. We'll go with Fable this time. Play a tap land. Reason being, we don't need to seize the spoil. Oh. Okay, I see what they're playing now. I've played against this brew before. It's annoying because they can leyline the Omniscience after you bring it into play. But we have 2 Omniscience. Okay, come on. Give me. Nope. Nope. We don't want to play Velamachus and use our treasures because it's not going to give us anything we need. F7. Oh, they've got fires. Come on. Must be nice. Invoke Justice, 1 time. Come on. Give me Invoke Justice, 1 time. Come on. First thing we do. Another one just in case they had the ley line. But I think we're good now. We'll go Velamachus. We will go Fabled. Land is what we got. Sure. We will go Angelfire. Land. Swing. Solve the equation. Yeah, we'll just do the extra turns. And give him some love. Extra turn. And you know what? Let's take an extra turn. And I will say end turn. Yes. Zombo. Sorry, your deck does look actually like fun. Didn't want to beat up on you. I would prefer to beat Grease Fangs, but apparently my deck doesn't want to beat them today. So thank you for being a trooper. You got brewed. All right, we've got Magao again. I can't remember what they were playing, but if I had to guess, yep, Grease Fang. This is not a good hand. We've got one way of discarding, but these two are, I mean, they're good with Omniscience, but they're not good to start the game. This isn't much better. But we don't want to go to 5. Okay, they've got the red deck wins. Yes. Velomachus. Not good, not good. What is that? Oh, this must be the new one. Okay, go with Angelfire. There's the Omniscience, but now we don't have a way of discarding it, and we don't have a way of drawing, and we don't have much of anything, really. I think we're dead. Maybe not. Okay, we get several draws. No need to attack. Am I dead? Probably. I go to 1. Do they have another Searing Blood? Come on, Invoke Justice. I think we got him. We were at 1. We're actually going to do this to go up to 3. We don't like being at 1. And this is going to be the winning play. You're gonna love it. I'm gonna go Velamachus. Experimental Overload. Get back our lifelink. Should have done this first, but that's okay. I think we got him. experimental overload. Get back this land. Gonna put all 4 here. And we're gonna go, you have haste. And that's enough. Extra turn. Oh, you know what? Don't mind if I do. How about you take all 20 from a single creature? Boom! You just got megowed. Drink up. I didn't even attack with the 4 or 5. That's okay. Oh my god. We just pulled it off. And they got brewed. I think I can do one more. Let's do it. Another full minute wait to get Neku. We got a 70% gamer. Okay. I'm hoping we don't lose this one then. Not the best hand because we don't have a reanimation target. But we do have the reanimation card and a discard spell. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. No. Nice, they're playing something else. Yep. Figured that's what they were playing. White, red, little dudes and stuff. Okay, so with the experimental overload not having anything in there, I'm going to let go of that one. Okay. We don't have ramp, so we have to survive to turn 5. But they are mana screwed right now. So we stand a chance. I'm going to go get actually another one of those because the life is going to help me. Just need to survive. No land for the opponent. That's it. It's a tap land though. That's good. Might dead next turn, possibly. But let's see. Land. Give me a land. Any land. Wait. Okay. Can I survive? They cast 2 spells that each give +2, so that's 4, and this is going to get +4. That's 8, and this is going to get +2. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, that doesn't give anything. So if they don't draw a land, yes, nice, good game. Good game. That's good. That's good. We got the Omniscience first. And we draw our deck, and they'll probably scoop after we draw everything. Haven't scooped yet. Let's go get Velamachus. Yep. And let's go cease the spoil on the land. What I'm doing is having enough stuff in the graveyard that I'm just going to kill him in 1 turn. And then we will get back the Invoke Justice. Sure. We could have gotten the other one of those. Okay. And let's do this one. Let's bring back this one. And let's give them this, and let's give them some love. They got mana screwed. And sure. I will go get another extra turn. Thank you, Naku. I appreciate it. My fans out there got to see the deck because of you. That's probably why you're at 70%. I do apologize. Maybe your deck needs more land. That's what I would say. You got brewed, Naku. And with that, I'm going to end it there. I don't want to run into any more Grease Fangs. So what do I think about the deck? It's an awesome deck, but we played too many Grease Fangs, too many control decks today. You're not going to see those games because they weren't entertaining. Knocked my win rate quite a bit. I can tell you that my thoughts are Mythic right now is a cesspool of Grease Fang control. Very few fun players out there. I thought people got to Mythic and brewed and had fun, but no. They're just playing net decks, and it's really annoying. And as I mentioned in the intro, which I record the intros before I play the games, this deck does well with non-interactive decks, but not Grease Fang. And the interactive decks beat us because they can take apart your pieces. So it's still fun, and it did really well in Platinum and Diamond. So if you have the cards and you like this type of deck, build it, play it, you will enjoy it. But evenings are full of Thoughtseize and Grease Fang. Play during the day. I do live in Mountain Time, Canada. So do the math to figure out what times you have to play in your area. But I do recommend it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, click thumbs up, share, subscribe, bell, leave a comment. But please keep it positive. Until next time, stay thirsty for those brews.